Greetings! Just a quick one. Just pulling my socks up. Just a quick one, this. It's, if you can hear some whirling, I've got the dryer on. But there's something been boggling me, and maybe a couple of people here on YouTube that it's possible could give me the answers. 2 2UK being one of them, and maybe Cybersnake. Now, I've just received. So I was watching. I think it was Cybersnake's Switch. Was it a Switch collection, or was it his pickups that were mainly Switch? Whatever, right? But he picked up these particular games, and I have looked at them, had them on my radar kind of thing, but just never bothered picking them up. And I'm sure that he said it's a great way to play these particular games I'm about to show you. So I thought, because of that, I thought, you know what, it was quite expensive to me anyway, to get this little collection. But what it is the Neogeo, to date anyway, the Neogeo on Switch collection. So there's like 40 games here, 10 games in every pack. It's actually cheaper to get the Japanese versions rather than getting, there is an English version or American version, but these play in English as well, so, but it was slightly cheaper to get these. And I think they're fantastic. I've always, one system I remember getting the gaming magazines growing up, you know, as most of us did, and you always used to see Neo Geo in them, you know, and I'm playing on the Master System on the NES. There's no way as a kid I'm ever going to get a Neo Geo, but it just looked fantastic, you know. The cartridges were bloody hundreds of pounds, and it was just, you know, was never going to happen. And even now, as an adult, I'm still a fucking kid in the head. As an adult, I've never owned, it's one of the very few systems throughout my gaming life that a Neo Geo, in any form, CD, AES, MVS, whatever form you want, I have never owned a system, a Neo Geo. I used to have a Neo Geo Pocket, and I've said it many a times, I was very close to completing the PAL collection of that, the Neo Geo Pocket Colour it was. I was a couple of games off. I always forget it. I know it was Pocket Reverse, it was one of them, and there was another game I can't think of now what it was. I always forget it. Anyway, it's not about that. So I've got these games, 40 games here. It cost me, all in, delivered, shipped, about 150 quid. Incidentally, this is volumes 1 to 4. Volumes 5 and 6 are coming out August 7th, so just a few weeks away. So I'll probably get those pre-ordered, actually. Probably do it after this video. My question is, I've always obviously emulated Neo Geo, like a lot of people do. I do remember in the past having, I never bought the Neo Geo, you remember they brought out a console, Neo Geo Gold or something like that. I never got that. The only, other than emulation, I think there was a collection on the Wii of Neo Geo games. I think that was entitled Volume 1, but no other volumes ever came out. I can't remember what was on it. I'll get around to the fucking question in a minute. So basically, I've just been playing volume, don't know, what was it? Yeah, Volume 3. I've just been playing Volume 3. Two games on here in particular I absolutely love. One of them, when it came out on PlayStation 4, like as like an arcade archive something, and it was Last Resort. And I happened to be in at the time for a good time after as well, actually, that it came out. I happened to be in the top 10 in the world. It's a fact, with a high score on Last Resort. Not talking about that today. I'm talking about the other game in question, which is Blazing Star. Now, I absolutely love Blazing Star, but playing it, and it's nothing new to my experience. It's my experience as it always has been. Playing Blazing Star, you get a lot of slowdown in particular parts on the first level and whatnot. Not just the first level, throughout the game. You know, when there's a lot going on, there's an explosion happens, and there's a lot of slowdown. Now, I've always put that down to emulation. You know, my question is, I don't know if anyone watching this has got the original on original hardware, Blazing Star. Am I playing what it's actually like, or is what I'm playing because of emulation? Does the slowdown actually happen on the original game on an original machine? And I just thought, I just wondered. I thought, you know what? Is this how it really is? Or can the original experience on the original hardware, can that never be kind of replicated or emulated? Or do you know what I'm saying? Or is this actually how it is, how I'm playing it? Because, like I say, I don't have Blazing Star. So it's just a question for anyone watching this that does have Blazing Star on original hardware. Does it slow down? And it's for a lot of games on Neogeo, by the way. It does do that on some of them, you know. But yeah, when I was playing Blazing Star, I just thought, I wonder whether this actually happens in the proper thing. So anyway, yeah, that's enough of my fucking rambling. Comment below. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being yourselves.